Hey guys, Paul here from PABrewNews. Gut in the kitchen, doing some work. Here's a beer. Defacto 1156 or 1156 from No Lie Brewing Company from Spokane, Washington. 9% Imperial Black IPA, barrel aged from the Dry Fly Distilleries. This is a wheat whiskey barrel. And 2 treacle whiskey barrels are filled with their Jetstar Imperial IPA and then blended with their Wrecking Ball Imperial Stout laid down in 5 treacle whiskey barrels. Months later, the 10 barrels, so 5 in wheat whiskey, the Imperial IPA, then 5 in the treacle whiskeys with the Imperial Stout. Then they blend the barrels together. So you got some big old bold Imperial Stout going with some big old bold Imperial IPA, kind of going together in a craziness and forming a black IPA. Treacle barrels and rye whiskey, and the Dry Fly Distilleries right there, little tide fly. There's dry flies that float on the top and wet flies that go underneath the water. Ooh, a little fly fishing information. No lie. And this one says max, I don't know, max fuck, I don't know, maximum fuck, I don't know what it says. Max jacks, I don't know what it says. But 5, 16, 15. So this is 1 year of age on this one. Actually a little bit more, on obviously almost a year and a half of age on this one. Suggested service temperature 43 degrees, so we're like, a million degrees under that because I live in a house that has no insulation. So that's perfect. No Lie Brewing Company, 9% alcohol by volume, barrel aged black Imperial IPA. Black IPA, as it says here, that it is blended, so it is an Imperial IPA blended even Steven with a Imperial Stout. And that's what I would do too. I like the idea of blending instead of just darkening up a Imperial IPA. I like the idea of blending the two guises together to kind of, the amalgamation of 2 different styles to come into one and seeing how they blend together. I got lights here, got lights there. I got lights everywhere. Man, you get smoke, vanilla, char, but you get a lot of earthy tones, pine tones coming through, coffee tones, little bits of chocolates. Shall we? We shall. Cheers. It's out of the No Lie glass too, which makes it better. Okay, boom. One more. I'm doing it again because fuck it. That is a really different beer. It is so... It's actually polarizing because even though they're blended together into the light, out of the light, into the light, even though they're blended together, these beers have almost multiple personalities in one glass. You can tell the Imperial Stout. You can pull that Imperial Stout actually apart, if you know what I'm saying. You can pull all those hop characters. You can pull the Imperial Stout out. It's definitely, you can tell that this is not just a darkened up IPA. It is a blended beer. Wow. The whiskey, the wheat whiskey and treacle whiskey, they just round the beer around. They're not abrasive. They're subtle. They're nuancy. They're there the whole time, but they're not the star of the show. They kind of help blend the 2 styles together. You have the coffees, chocolates. You have that hint of a treacle molasses note in there. A little bit of dark fruit. You have grapefruit, pine, and earthy tones. Roasty, toasty, smoky, vanilla. A little bit of that ethanol coming through, alcohols, and that little piff of a pepperiness from the bourbon. Walnut husks, a lot of walnut husks going on too. Nutty, earthy. But it's something, if you like a good IPA or you like a good imperial stout, you can kind of have fun with this because you're getting all that IPA goodness, but you're also getting that imperial stout goodness with this one. You can really pick it apart and enjoy it. Mm-hmm. Barrel age, I tell you, it's rounded, it's there, it's not bold, it's not in your face, it's not covering up anything. The beer has so much room to breathe and so much room to show what it has that this is a very, very classy kind of a barrel aging. I don't know, it's not showy. It really lets the beer do what it's supposed to do. That's something to be said, because a lot of barrel aging, as you know, it's either too much or not enough at all. So, wow. The hounds were just barreling. Woo! You missed it. I mean, I'm sorry. It was pretty awesome. They were calling the death. But this one, the Oh My Fucking God, or the OMGF, you know, I can't even remember what the fuck it stands for, Orange Mocha Frappe Goodness or whatever. Yeah, I said that wrong. OMFG. That's okay. That's nuancy. It's different. But that's the one. This is the one. I'm going to give this one, I'm going to pop this one up for, especially because of barrel-aged black IPAs, imperial IPAs. It's a year old. Still has this kind of hop quality and character. I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. This is delish. And I'm going to enjoy the rest of this bottle. It's been Paul from PABrewNews. Cheers.